Good morning, Wildcats, and happy holidays. Our break is almost here. I wanted you to have a chance to do some holiday-related symmetry. So if you look at the balance of these little snowflakes, I starred them all with a cross. You can see through them, and they're on scratch paper. So if you're at home, I ask that you make your own scratch paper. They're also $1 at the Dollar Tree. So you can purchase scratch paper. It may not be the exact same variety, but the goal is to create contrast. So we have some very contrasting colors here because of the black background. Let's get those out of the way. Starting off on your own paper. Mine has two sides, a rough and a smooth side. The rough side is where I scratch. Scratching tools. At school I'll have toothpicks. At home, you may or may not have one, so I found a variety for you. I have a bobby pin, one of Miss Johnson's favorite tools, paper clip, I just unwound it a bit, push pin, so there are all sorts of little scratchy things you can find around the house, so don't let not having a toothpick stop you. In order to make your snowflake, I like to start in two ways, either with a circle in the middle or a cross. So you can turn your square like a diamond or keep it with the flat edge on your facing downward, and we do this tool first. And you just want to draw a circle in the middle. Okay. So a circle, and for the other design I'm going to start it with a cross, just to change it up a bit. Show you there's more than one way to create a snowflake. I'm having to push down a little bit on my nail, so a safety pin can also work. You'll notice sometimes if you go against the grain here on scratch paper, sometimes that works, and sometimes you have to go back and forth just a little bit. It's okay. If you made your own paper, you should always use cardstock or heavyweight paper. After you get to the beginning of your design, you can start building it out. Snowflakes, like my examples, start from the middle and radiate outwards. So, I switch tools again. On this one, I'm just going to put triangles, starting with the letter V. 1 V, 2 V's, 3, and 4 V's. I'll go to the top, each V, and make another triangle. These make excellent ornaments, little gifts. You could probably put a little magnet on the back and enjoy it on your refrigerator. In this space, according to the laws of symmetry and balance, I should add another similar shape. So I'm going to keep going with my V's. I'm going to go all the way around. A little extra stuff to brush to the side. So that shape is fairly balanced. Want to continue the design, have more space, you could add circles, dots, or for me, I think I'll just continue with the V's. That made a lot of sense. That was pretty simple. I like the way they radiate outwards. I like the symmetry they create. I like how balanced this snowflake is. But, just like I showed you in the style sheet, for many snowflake designs, many patterns to try. You're really worried, amazing artists, you can just draw them on a sheet of paper. Okay, so I got one complete. Again, this one is a radiating design with V's, triangles, a circular start. Let's see, for this X, I have several options. I tried a few here. On one I created a star in the middle. On the other one I just made diagonal lines that go outwards. I think I'll go with the diagonal lines. I think that's something really fun and easy to understand. So for my diagonal lines to go out, I start in the middle with the X again. The X is really simple to make because it's just a cross. Cross depending on the direction your paper is turned. Now I'm going to do the same thing on each one of these little spines until I run out of space. It seems like the push pin has been my favorite tool. It gives me a better grip. Let's see. Not for poking anyone, just for scratching art. So I'm creating symmetry by putting the same thing on each side. Notice I had a little stray mark there. That's okay. Stray marks happen. And that, my friends, is a scratch art snowflake. Now, one of my examples, I got all fancy and I pulled out my little hole puncher and my scissors. So I cut it into a circle and I punched a hole. But you all, I've already handed it out in a square, and I think a square is an excellent shape because it has a nice diamond shape. What else could you add to this? Well, your snowflakes could feature your initials, any other design that you like. I'll see you next time, amazing artists. Until then, let it snow.